All right, guys, today is Wednesday, and we got a brand new
drop list.
So stay tuned. It's going to be exciting. Welcome back, Gainers, to another incredible, exciting episode of Comic Games.
Ha!
If you're new to the show, I'm Adam.
I'm Zach, and this is Princess, her Royal Highness, doing that princess wave, looking very lovely, just like usual. So make sure to bow down and respect.
Oh, nice. Zach's got a little pep in his step. You must have had a power nap.
Power nap.
We recommend it from Comic Games. All right, guys. Like I said, today is Wednesday, and we got a brand new comic drop list. So if you guys have been watching the show lately, been rocking this drop list and having a lot of fun doing it, scouring the internet for hot lists from a year ago and finding out which books have taken a drop.
And
we do have Jimmy Jam's brand new comic draft that the princess is in on this one again. So this will be the third comic draft, I believe. Really exciting. I think this is starting to catch on with some other people. Actually, I don't think Zach Ryder wasn't present at all for this one, so it's kind of a mystery. We have no idea what was in it. We'll explain the comic draft before we open it. There's one thing another draft that we were doing as well, and that is a
beer.
A beer.
And I shall butt chuck this one. No, I will not. This is a Voodoo Ranger Juice Force IPA, Hazy Imperial IPA from New Belgium.
It'll force the juice.
9.5. But there's also something else in here. There's a 0.2, guys. And he's well known. 0.2 is the best part. All right, let's try this. All right, let's see if I can give a professional beer review. Yes.
Bit nutty.
Oh, it's a little fruity.
Is it?
Pineapple, but like orange also, and slight
It says it's got juice.
Lemon kind of flavor.
The juice is loose.
Like a little bit of lemon and
Right.
some basil. No basil.
Some pencil shavings.
I that always throws me out. Like it tastes a little bit of pencil shavings. It's like you've been eating pencils. Why do you know that?
Why not? All right, let's get into it. You guys came for some comics, so we'll start out with the drop list here. So a little more explanation. Like we said, we kind of checked the internet for a year ago. Some comic books that were really hot and really exciting for a particular reason, and a year later, these are the ones that have taken a huge dip in price, and let you know which ones we might think you might want to pick up because it's gone so low, or might just like let it keep dropping because it's just going to keep getting lower and lower and lower. So kind of exciting. So let's start it out. Number one, we got number one on the drop list, and this is something I have not picked up yet, and I want to read this book because I've heard a lot of good things about it. But we got Bitterroot, number one from Image Comics. David F. Walker is the author on this one from 2018. So from what I know about this story, it's a family of monster hunters. That was kind of hard to say. And they kind of get together and kill a bunch of stuff, and they have some great covers. And if you didn't know, which I actually didn't know this, all of the covers are connecting from standard cover A. So between 1 and 5 is one long connecting cover, 6 through 10 is one long connecting cover, and 11 through 15 is one long connecting cover, which is really cool. And on top of that, their variants a lot of times are based on like movie covers, which also give a little oomph behind that. So it's pretty cool. Big reason this was hot 1 year ago is in May of 2021. They found out that Regina King is going to be directing this movie, and it's also going to be produced by Ryan Coogler. So you have a Watchmen / Black Panther team up to make this adaptation to a movie or TV show. So I need to get this collected version to read this, but Zach's got some info on it for you guys. So what do you think?
So 1 whole year ago, then it was $399.99 and the CGC 9.8. Now it is $136 straight.
Whoa.
The range 105.50 to 420. What? Average 212.44. This one's hard to say whether it would be a good pick or not. All of them have great covers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you get one for $100, I'm not gonna be mad at you. I mean, and also read it. Apparently, it's a good story.
Yeah.
Yeah, so maybe get a raw copy and a graded copy to go with it.
Yeah, if something's successful with this adaptation, the book's going to go right back up to where it was. And I don't think it's over. I think it's still going on, if I believe correctly the story. Let me know if we're wrong, if it's over or not. I think it's still going on, but
Not
you need
over.
to get me that collected.
I'm starting to doubt your commitment to spark of motion.
Sometimes. All right, guys. Number 2. We got number 2 on the list is Marvel Team Ups, number 14 from 2006. This is also done by Cory Walker, so another Walker. It's Kirkman's story. So this is that weird Team Ups run where there's not a lot of keys going on, not a lot of good books in it. You know, the 2000s was not the year for Team Ups. It was kind of earlier in time when the Team Ups were cool. But this is that guest appearance of Invincible in the Marvel Universe, teaming up with Spider-Man. Not a lot going on with this book other than that. That's kind of basically Invincible's first time coming into the Marvel Universe. Mm-hmm. And obviously a year ago today, and I'm having some Invincible withdrawals right now, Invincible was hot as heck, and everyone was talking about it, and I think everyone was trying to snatch up keys that were connected to Invincible in any way, shape, or form. In my personal opinion, I'm not quite sure if this has a lot of legs. I don't see Invincible showing up in the MCU anytime. I don't know if they want to pay Kirkman any rights to that, but what do you got numbers on this book, Zach?
So it's a little close numbers, but it has a nice little range. It's then priced $621 to now $549.99.
A little bit.
It was at a low of $405 and a high of $1,000, or $999.95. Round up, guys. Save yourself. Average is $686.37. I would say, as Adam was kind of saying, it's kind of a pass. I mean, it's if you find a raw for a great deal, do it. Yeah. But don't pay like $500 or even $400 for a semi key.
Yeah,
like that. It's not.
It's just kind of weird. Like I love both of those characters, but I don't know if I love them together. I don't know if their stories really make sense together. But
it's a bad relationship.
You never know.
Always ends in sadness.
Could be good. It could be good. All right, guys. Next up, this is an interesting one. We've got Mighty Avengers number 1, and this is volume 2 from 2013. You got Greg Land cover, Al Ewing story, so it's kind of a cool new Avengers kind of thing, the Mighty Avengers, if you will. But this is first team appearance of Luke Cage, Spider-Man, but in the Doc Ock version. I think that's was that the Superior Spider-Man, where he's like inhabiting his body. Spectrum and Spider Hero, weird character. I kind of want to know more about this, but this is first appearance of Blade as Spider Hero. So apparently he took on the mantle of the Spider Hero character. I did try to do some research. I'm not really sure what powers he had as the Spider Hero character. If anybody knows, definitely leave comments down below. I want to know more about this. But I think more importantly, a year ago, this is when Monica Rambeau took on the moniker of Spectrum. So previously, she's been Photon, Pulsar, and Captain Marvel. So she has a lot of different names she goes by. So I think this was like a big deal a year ago. She's kind of one of those characters that came out of the WandaVision show that people didn't quite drop as quickly. It went on for a little while because it felt like it was just her start to her character, like it was going to keep going somewhere. So the keys were still kind of getting a little hot. And if you know Marvel, they try not to go a weird route. So maybe they will go with the Spectrum route when they kind of give her final power and give her a name. She kind of looked more like Photon though, but
I have a different name too.
What's that?
Lance Hardwood.
Yeah.
Sex architect.
There you go. But what do you got numbers on this one, Zach?
So, year ago, CTC 9.8, $290 straight. Now, $185. 105. My math is correct. Down. That hurts. But it was even lower. It is at 112.5 to a high of 300. Average 170.35. It's kind of a team appearance, not a first appearance. I mean, it's kind of a situation where it's a great cover. It could have some significance as a future team that they're going to bring into the MCU.
Yeah.
I buy graded, and if you save for $1 in the dollar bin, buy it. I would say that'd be a smart.
It's a gamble book for sure. It's either going to happen or it's not going to happen. And then it'll be worth nothing if it doesn't happen.
It's going to be
maybe something in your heart.
Or it's going to be a flop.
There you go. All right. Well, number 4 on the list, we decided to double down on this. So we've got Amazing Spider-Man Annual 16 because we're on the Monica Rambeau trip. This is a great cover, actually. John Romita Jr. from 1982. It's interesting. He's doing the Amazing Spider-Man covers now in the current run, but this cover's beautiful. But obviously, first appearance of Captain Marvel, Monica Rambeau. This is the big book for it. if you guys have been watching our show lately, we've actually picked up 2 copies of this, so it is something that's on the drop right now. It might not be we think it's a good time to pick it up because we picked up 2 graded copies. But also be on the lookout for the Canadian price variant on this one. There is one of those that's slightly more expensive than the regular one. And basically the same thing we said on the last one. That's the reason why Monica Rambeau was so hot a year ago and kind of dropped down now. But what do you got numbers on this one, though, Zach?
So we got range. Oh, no. Last year, it sold in a CGC 9.8 for $1,200. Well, $1,210.95 to the now price of $900 last sale. But the one right before that was $700. So crazy.
Crazy high.
Range, $700. That low sell that would happen slightly before that, to a high of $1,700. I think that was a newsstand, though.
Yeah. Whoa.
But $1,700, it doesn't seem like the price really changes for this one that much in the newsstand versus direct.
Just that weird 82 kind of close in days, because I think 80's the cutoff point.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Average $1,057.52. I would say buy this bra and buy graded in a 9.6. I think that one you'll probably get the most. If you have the cash for the 9.8, go for the 9.8. Yeah. This is a buy, regardless. Buy it. As long as it's a 7.0 and above.
Yeah, I would say, like, Zach talked me out of buying this book a year ago because it was too expensive. And I was like, we need to get this. I need to buy this. And he's like, wait. Don't pick it up now. And then, it was like, I thought I was priced out of getting this book. And then all of a sudden, now we've been hunting for it. We're finding decent grades for like $100. So it's like, graded ones. So it's definitely the time to get it now before it goes back up.
Yeah, it's not going to stay this low for very long.
It's a great character.
A great cover, great character. Mm-hmm. I mean, put it on your wall, you'll be happy.
Yeah. Oh, yes. Yeah. All right. And last but not least, the number 5 book. This is a book near and dear to the princess's heart. It's actually her copy. We have Stray Dogs, number 1 from Image Comics. This is done story and art done by Tony Fleece from 2021. I think January 2021 is when it came out. This is a 5-issue miniseries. They say it's Lady and the Tramp meets Silence of the Lambs. I read the story. It is freaking amazing. An amazing story. The artwork's so good. It feels like you're like reading like a Disney cartoon mixed with a bunch of evil stuff going on at the same time. It's pretty crazy, but just awesome. The marketing on this book was so cool. It took a while for it to get hot. I remember like when number 1 and 2 came out, we passed on it a bunch of times. Wow. So I was like, what is this? I don't want to read a story about dogs. And then like by the time 3 and 4 came out, the book just started going crazy. And then they did all those variant covers that were based on horror movies, which kept dragging on forever. Then they did 2nd, 3rd prints with more horror. Just brilliant marketing, keeping this book going strong. It's only 5 issues. It should be 5 months, but it went on for like a year. That it went crazy. And they even did like those trade paperbacks that had the...
Pretty smart.
Yeah, it was crazy. They're doing that 2nd series, Dog Days, which I think was a 2-issue limited run. I have not read that. I haven't heard like the best things about that. It felt like a very complete story from 1 to 5. But, it's hard to say. I know... Paramount purchased the rights to do an adaptation for this, so whenever that happens, if it happens. But this book was very, very expensive for a long time, and now it is not. So Zach, what do you got?
The dog days are over, guys. I might have stole it for some. Okay. So the then price CGC 9.8 a year ago, $410.
Dang.
The now price, $100. Oh, the range was $99.99 to $610. Average $195.12. I would say if you see one for $90 to $100 CGC 9.8, you're not going to lose money.
No,
you're not going to lose.
I don't think it's going to go lower.
I don't think it's going to go lower. I don't know how long it's going to be until it goes higher. I mean, inflation, it'll eventually become a $200 book, but that $200 will be the same equivalent of $100 back if nothing happens. Back now. In the future, it might be $200, but that $200 might be worth $100 of this time. Think about that, guys.
There you go.
But it could be worth a lot more.
Some money stuff. But yeah, I think it's like one of those books, if you really love it, pick it up. Because now is the time to get it. I don't know if it's, like Zach said, I don't know if it's a great investment for the long term. It could be. There's a chance, there's a chance good, but if you love it, now is the time to get it. Yes. And, a lot of people love this story. It's a great freaking story.
Great story.
All right, guys. that's gonna wrap up the drop list. We did okay on this one. We only had 2 books from the drop list, so and one of them we bought after the drop. So
yes,
lately we've been suckers for these drops.
Yes.
So as usual, yeah, let us know, guys, if you guys have any thoughts on the comics in the drop list. So let's get into the Jimmy Jams comic draft. So this is the 3rd one we've done of these. Actually, the Princess is the one doing these, but it's a $100 buy-in, and definitely check out Jimmy Jams on Instagram. We'll link him down below. He does other things besides the comic draft, but this is really cool. You basically pay $100 to get in exactly like a football draft, and there's 12 people that do it, and you basically get picked 1 through 12 as your spot, and then it does the number 1 gets to pick the first book, and he separates them into 12 different rounds, so not all of them are like all one big pile. They're each round 1, 2, all the way down to, I think it's 10 rounds or something. So I'm getting better at this, 10 rounds. And it's snakes, so the first person gets the first pick, and then it goes all the way down to 12, and then 12 gets the next pick, and then it goes all the way back up to 1. Princess this time was pick number 12. Not my favorite pick to have in fantasy football, but some people like it. I don't know. You get that double pick, the first double pick, but you also, 11 other people get better picks than you to start out with. So,
well, the last pick is like a pick that you don't have any choice over.
The very last pick. Yeah, that's true. So, is that a throw-in? So it looks like a throw-in. Oh, thank you, Jimmy Jam. There's Witchblade 169.
Oh, that one's for me. You know I
cool
love
book,
Witchblade.
cool book.
Like, I got you into Witchblade. What the heck?
So if you guys didn't know, also, our friend Hector over at Cosmic Comics is doing his first comic book draft. So other people are kind of catching on. That's a very cool idea. I think every time Prince has done this, she's always gotten at least value or overvalue on her $100. So it's kind of a cool way to get some of the stuff you want, you know. And as the rounds progress, the first round has all the really good books, and it kind of progresses down to the last round has the lesser books, and it's not like a mixture of all the good books throughout the rounds. Kind of makes sense that way. I don't know, is that the last round or first round? First round? Last round? Okay. First? Okay.
And I would say, guys, if you're doing this, guys and gals,
Okay.
people,
This way? Okay. This way. Okay.
I would say you want to do like a quick analysis of what's happening each round. So you can, the first round, yeah, unless there's a book that you really want, try to go for the most expensive book in the round. And the other one's like, go for the spec books.
Yeah.
Because those will pay off better.
Yeah, and he does, like, from the ones I saw before, he had a lot of good books in all the rounds.
Books.
At least stuff that was worth getting.
A lot of spec books.
All right, we'll start out. Hopefully, I think we're going from the last round, so round 10. Oh, wow, okay. Prince has got Martian Manhunter teams up with Marvin the Martian. This guy almost looks like a Scotty Young book, but that's kind of cool. I can see that. DC with what is it, Warner Brothers? Is that it's Warner Brothers, right? Not Hanna-Barbera.
This has no spec potential. I love the cover.
It's cool. Isn't Martian Manhunter like addicted to Oreos or something?
I think that might be right. I got a Martian Manhunter statue.
That's true.
That's just kind of weird.
It guards his bed.
Oh yeah, it's still right over there.
Okay. Next up, round 9. What is there a theme here? You got Jonah Hex teams up with Yosemite Sam.
Okay, that one.
That's Foghorn Leghorn in the bag here.
I love that guy.
I say.
I say. the Southern Rooster.
I don't know. Princess made these picks all by herself, guys. I don't know. Leave lots of comments down below what you think about Princess's pick. All right, here we got some stuff. We got Scotty Young variant.
Okay.
Ooh, okay. Doctor Strange, number 1, the best defense. I like this a lot. I don't know what series this is from, though. I like it.
It looks pretty new. It'd probably be 2019 or newer.
It might have been the one before he died.
Ah.
Right? I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Cool book,
issue
though.
2.
That one's cool. Okay.
He's dead.
All right, we got Origin of Julia Carpenter becoming Spider-Woman. Okay. That could be... I like the spec on that. Avengers West Coast 84 in a newsstand. I like that. It's a cool cover. I always liked Julia Carpenter's costume. It's really cool. You know, she was wearing it before Venom wore it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. She wore it better. Oh, yeah.
It's just nice. It works well for her. All right. Scotty Young variant. Okay. We got Age of Apocalypse #1. Oh, part of the Secret Wars tie-in. There you go.
Okay.
That's pretty cool. I like that. Age of Apocalypse was a pretty cool story, actually, I thought.
Mm-hmm.
And they kept some characters from it. I think Dark Beast and Holocaust.
And Blink.
Was Blink from there?
Yeah, Blink's from
Okay.
Age of Apocalypse.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh, there she is. There she is. All right, cool stuff. Cool stuff. All right, we got a 1-in-25 ratio. It's a little midway down. That's pretty cool. We got okay. Was the Jorge Jimenez covers. This is the Batman 99 Nightwing cover. A lot of people really out of all those 1-in-25s, I know the Nightwing people liked a lot more than the other ones. He's a much more beloved character from his recent run than he's ever been. I've ever seen.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about Nightwing. I have his first appearance. Cool books.
You have his first appearance?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, the other
Nightwing,
one. The Teen
not
Titan.
Not his actual, whoa. I was like, okay.
Yeah, Dick Grayson's first appearance?
Cha-ching. No, sadly.
Yeah, but that's a cool looking cover, too. All right. We've got first Cletus Cassidy, a.k.a. Carnage. Oh, this is a solid book. You got Amazing Spider-Man 344. You got your Cardiac. You got your Rhino. Whatever happened to Cardiac?
He had a cardiac arrest. He's no longer with us. Now I'm sad.
That's a cool book. That book could, there's always... Carnage is never gone for good. He'll come back. As Zach would say. All right.
Kind of hype it.
First appearance of Onak? What is this? Okay. You got Fantastic Four #19. Who's Onak?
I don't know who Onak is.
It's like a bunch of kids riding a rhino.
Maybe Onak's Rhino.
We need to get a rhino.
First Onak the Rhino.
Rhino!
Rhino
I don't know
Blast.
what book that is.
You
That was Princess's third pick. So, this is a good book. I know this one. You got Lara Croft, Tomb Raider 45. This is the rare Adam Hughes cover. It's actually nice. It's a nice cover. I like that. If you can find Adam Hughes on any of those independent runs or those obscure ones, they tend to retain their value.
Yeah, that's the booty meat variant.
Booty me?
Booty meat.
Oh, booty meat. They said booty meat.
Booty for me.
All right, and the last but not least, this is this is cool. So you got West Coast Avengers, the Return of Marvel Boy, and this is first appearance of Jeff the Landshark, low print run. I don't know.
That's actually kind of cool.
This was your first pick? Nice. Okay. All right.
Automatic first pick.
No, you don't get... Oh, you do get an automatic first pick. That's right. Oh, okay. I was thinking... Yeah, I forgot about that because there's only 10 books in the round. I was like, what do you know about this book that we don't know, Princess? Is there something good? I don't know, but anybody knows who Landshark is. I actually like the cover on it. It's pretty cool. It looks like an homage to Star Wars, doesn't it?
It's a cousin of the sea
Doesn't it look like Star Wars? Like A New Hope?
Kind of.
Kind of looks like A New Hope. Maybe there's something going on that I didn't know. All right, guys. So, Jimmy Jam's comic book draft. Check it out. I mean, if anybody else wants to do a comic draft, we'd be down to get in on that because they're fun. They're a lot of fun. So, yeah. As usual, guys, if you like the show, love the show, hit that subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the notification bell so you always know when new things are going down. Leave a comment down below. Let us know what you think about the drop list, the comic draft, Zach's shirt.
Yeah.
Anything you got going on?
I love this shirt.
Yeah, this is a good shirt. And anything else, Zach?
You gotta share. How you do that is, I don't know. You're a guy, normal dude. I've already done this one before. Anyways, you get a shield, you get frozen ice, you come back. You die, you come back. You die, you come back. Other people take your medal. That's how you become Captain America. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
Steve Rogers, guys. A.K.A. also other people. Bunch of people.
Until we see you next time.
Okay.
Stay safe and remember.
Get those gays.
Get 'em!